Hey, what's up? This is David Benjamin from Breath Hacker, and today I'm sitting with a good friend of mine, Stephen Klein. He's a biohacker, a breath hacker, and he has a really cool piece of technology that we're going to talk about a little bit today, just to share with you a very unique piece of technology that can improve your breathwork practice and just give you more leverage on a day-to-day basis, as oxygen is the #1 nutrient for life. So it's from the same company as this little device I shared in a prior video that produces both ozone and negative ions in one wireless device. So the company is TherAir, and a really amazing health technology company. And I'm going to let Stephen share with you what this is. This is called the TherAir. He's going to share with you the benefits of it and how it works and why it's worth having in your life and for your health.
This is my favorite, and you know I have a ton of biohacks. You have an infrared song
behind you.
there's
a song right behind us.
But this is my favorite. So, and I'm going to go try to tee it up. It's going to make a little humming noise, but I don't think it'll mess up the video unless you want me to just talk about it. So I've got a power button here, and then it's got to warm up a little bit. So this device is, we have a beaker here that's filled with purified water. It's got filtered air through the back. So that hydrolyzed oxygen, and it's starting to power up now, mixes with the water. Then we have catalyst plates in this base unit that take infrared light or rays, and as you can see this bubbling, it's vaporizing this hydrolyzed structured water. The infrared rays make this structured water, as in fourth phase water, Gerald Pollack,
Right.
Also known as EZ water, evacuation free zone. So when it's vaporized, it's running through this tube, you can see, and I've got a long tether here, and through this boom that looks like it'd be something an operator would be using, like a mic, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
This is giving really forceful vaporized air that I position, whether I'm a nose breather or a mouth breather or a combination. I can just twist this to get maximum intake of this. And this, as far as the benefits, immediate benefits to mitochondrial health. With this, it's like breathing sun energy directly, because what this mimics is known as Forrest Air in nature, where if you're out in the forest, a little dew molecule forms on a leaf, mixes with the air, the sun comes up, the infrared rays hit that, and poof, that's photosynthesis, and that's how plants get their energy. We then either eat the plants or eat the animals that eat the plants, and we get the same thing. This is taking that energy directly in by bringing in, which is insane.
Creating it on demand, which is amazing. Which is one of the biggest benefits of health technology. I tell people all the time, you can buy superfoods and supplements, but once you're done with that bottle or that pack or whatever it is, there goes your investment. Yeah. So that's the nice thing about health technology, is you're investing into it once, but you're getting the lifelong benefits that it continues to give you. So that's really cool.
Yep. And as we just recently reviewed again, we've got millions of cells that die in our body, instantaneously. And back before we toxed out the earth, we could handle things, our liver worked really great, our body could regulate itself as far as toxins in, toxins out, but we're, gunking up because of what we've done to the world. So with that kind of thing, it's hard for our bodies to expel the negative CO2 that's all toxed out. So this helps at a cellular level not only expel the bad CO2 and all the toxins, but take in the oxygen that really helps ATP and mitochondrial function and health to repair, grow, and do what they need to do to give us optimal health. And you feel that on this device after a session sitting at this machine. It's incredible.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and CO2, so, in the world that we live in, it's becoming more difficult to keep our bodies pure and have that CO2 constantly put out, because as toxins and suppressants, so to speak, weigh on our bodies, weigh on our cells, weigh on our tissue, all that, it doesn't allow us to expel CO2 in the healthy manner that we're supposed to. And then add on top of that, some of us, hopefully not you, are wearing masks, and that's suppressing that CO2 exhalation even further. So just to remove the toxicity, just to remove the impurities, to allow your body to exhale that properly is a huge, huge benefit. Additionally, ATP is the energy of the cell. So boosting your mitochondrial health and function, giving your body more accessible ATP to utilize, gives you more energy fast, instantly. Yeah. And that's, if you have energy, you get a better workout in, you're more tired at the end of the day, you sleep better, the residual effects of that are really endless. So it's a great investment in your productivity, your life, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and if you listen to anybody in the biohacking realm, especially Dave Asprey, who coined the term, everything that they're really focusing on as the core thing now is mitochondrial health. How can we improve the health of mitochondria? How can we repair them? How can we revitalize them? How can we grow them? That's what the focus is, and this does that as good as just about any biohack that I'm aware of. There may be something else better out there, or whether it's stem cells or exosomes and things like that. But man, this, as far as a device and modality that you can use on a daily basis that's affordable to a consumer, as good as it gets.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And additionally, it's oxygen. It's your number one nutrient for life. You can't top anything. Light, obviously light is great, light therapies, things like that, infrared, heat, these other things. But oxygen is your number one nutrient for life. So if you're not investing in oxygen before you look into other alternatives, it just seems a little ass backwards to me personally.
And I will add that you do breathing exercises that you teach or whatever, you can, doing them with this on, I have to let you try that because it's tricky, because you get that rush from doing breathing exercises anyway. All the health benefits from that. You do it wearing this
that's breath hacking on another level.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, so this company, once again, is the same company that produces this, TherAir, and there's additional functionality to this as well. Can you show them the little container?
Yeah.
And explain that a bit.
So you've got this long hose, which what's great about this is you can I always get my TherAir session every day because I can position this table and this device near my standing desk, which is really my kitchen counter, but I call it a standing desk.
Technically it is.
Technically it's kitchen
TKO.
But I can get any work done that I want to get done while I'm wearing this because I've got this tether. Now, in the middle of it, you've got this little plastic tubing that you can separate by twisting and opening it. And you can drop in a couple of drops of essential oil into that and get the benefits of breathing in that from the vapor that comes through this as well, which is really cool.
So hydrolyzed, structured water, breathing in the humidified air that you're breathing, and then additionally stacking that with a plant therapy, like phytochemicals. Essential oils are phytochemicals.
And then we'll drop some silver into this. I replace this water every time, but I'll drink the water because it's now structured really, really healthy water. And then when I clean, I rinse it out, I put more filtered water in it. I'll drop a couple of drops of sovereign silver, Argentine 23, or any colloidal or ionic silver, just not only to make sure it's clean and sterile, but to get the benefits of the silver being hydrolyzed into the air and into the water as well.
Yeah. So you're breathing that in as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's amazing. So this is cool because it stacks your ability to utilize this technology at another level. I think there's one company and their price point's double, triple this? And it's the same technology. This is why I want really to talk about this.
$8,500 for the pro unit of this. Theirs is $14,000, and their technology was the owner of that company had worked with this company in Germany, brought it here, reverse engineered it, and so all the studies on that company are really from this company. They're not theirs.
Right. That happens often in the health and wellness industry. I've seen that before, and supplement companies do that. It's a lot of that kind of activity, so to speak. So what you're looking at here is the ability to optimize the oxygen that you're breathing and to essentially bring in, like you said, Forrest Air, Singlet
Oxygen Energy.
Singlet Oxygen Energy, very specific. Energy into your lungs and into your body as if you were in a rainforest somewhere, right into your home. So if you live in the city, if you live around pollution, which we all really do, this is just a very high quality investment into your health and wellness, your mitochondrial function, ATP, all these types of things. And it just makes a lot of sense. So I wanted to share this with you and introduce Stephen Klein to you just to share what this technology is and how it can benefit your life. And
one other thing, I mentioned the pro version is $8,500. The home version is $6,500. And there's no need for a pro version because the only difference is the amount of catalysts in the machine, which determine how much time a session is, how much infrared radiation, rays are going through. So this pro unit I have because I demo this all the time, and I want people to be able to feel it in 15 minutes. Otherwise, the home version is 30 minutes, and since you've got your tether and you can do whatever you want, there's no reason to get a pro version unless you're a clinician or somebody that's running people through through time and charging per session. There's a limitation there. So for $6,500 to get the benefits of what the other company offers for $14,000 is pretty insane.
Yeah, totally. And additionally, there will be a discount code for TherAir and their products in the members area here. So if you utilize that, it'll make it even cheaper. And like I said, it's a great investment. For some of you, it may be worth it now or later. But just check it out and see if it's right for you. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.